Community Preservation Committee Zoom meeting. Presently, we have another member logging in right now. So we have 3 members present: Carrie Novak, Joanne Burden, and myself, John Henshaw. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
And I don't know whether we'll be gaining a quorum. I didn't hear back. Brad was supposed to come here. That's why I'm sitting outside in the fresh air. And Dennis is usually good, but we hadn't gotten his minutes from the previous one. We didn't hold a meeting in March. We completed all of our required votes for the annual town meeting in the meeting prior to that. So this must be Brad. He must have a new car. He's driving up. I don't know if everybody, when they set their clocks forward, they set them, forward enough or what, but so if everybody could bear with us, and we'll see if Mike, Dennis, George, and I guess we may not see Joy because she usually goes over to Joanne's house. And of course, we're still missing a representative from the Templeton Housing Authority. We'll try to reach out to them. Last time we did, they didn't have anybody available. So that's where we're at. Good thing you got your long sleeves on. All right, so I'll be rotating like this. So I guess I have to change. Do I have to change my name for Brad? I shouldn't have MWCC up there anymore. That is, all right, let's see. How do I do this? Can you guys change my name? I usually I can do it, but I'm not seeing how. I just see mute.
We'll take care of it.
Yeah, could you add Brad Leighton to it? I'm gonna spin it like this so people can see us handsome. Why don't you come over this way a little bit? This will probably be a very brief meeting, just to touch base. As I said, we don't have any votes scheduled because we voted for our the articles to be placed on the town meeting, and we haven't heard from Dennis. I'll reach out to him after this because we still have minutes outstanding from our last meeting, which was February. But we'll just start informally, and I'll just remind everybody that the annual town meeting is May 12th at 6 p.m. And we will, let's see, and the election is after the town meeting because they flopped that around so that you didn't have to, first thing you do is to go to a town meeting and tell everybody what you don't know. As a reminder, on the town meeting, we voted 3 articles. We don't know yet whether the selectmen will be merging them into a single one. Oh, here comes George.
Hello there, I'm here.
Hi, George. Welcome.
Yeah, I was having problems with the computer.
Yeah, we get a lot of that these days. Let's see, I gotta get, there he is. All right, so we do have a quorum now. We have 5 members here, so we'll formally start the meeting. We're gonna skip over the minutes because we didn't get any from Dennis. And the next item on the agenda is the annual town meeting, which, as I just indicated, will be May 12th at 6 p.m. The 3 articles that we voted are our annual appropriations article, as well as the 2 articles for projects. One is the Gilman Waite Field project, and the other is supporting the Baldwinville Elementary School project, which will be proposed for putting in community housing and community preservation, historic preservation. So in terms of that project that was done by MZT is the proponent for that. They are going forward with their plans. They held a public meeting. I reached out to Mr. Matt, whatever, Zahler, and he indicated that he is sharing with our town administrator the responses to the public comments that will be made available at the town meeting for the voters, but he did not anticipate there being another public outreach prior to the vote. So they're going forward on doing all their due diligence still, looking forward to a town meeting vote for that. And he'll present about their, low energy designs and all those other things will be listed in the packet. The project that we had put forth for the Gilman Waite Field completion, which includes irrigation and other works there. There was some discussion as to whether that was going to be challenged to be put on the warrant, but the town council gave the opinion that that because we are, under chapter 44 and a half, that is the law for community preservation, that the selectmen shall put on the warrant the articles that we vote. So that went away. There was going to be a meeting to discuss as to whether that was going to happen.
Sit down.
And that was canceled.
Sit down.
So that should be on there. So that's the update. Any questions on the town meeting? Okay. I will seek to get a financial report for our next meeting. I don't have anything new to report at this time. We did have a report out when we had our last meeting. Current projects, I don't have any updates on that. Anybody have any updates on any current projects?
Not really an update, just on the Dwelly property that had been financed with CPC funds. We're going to be having a pollinator planting on June 2nd on the portion of land that was cleared with the funding we got from the town. And I've got a whole bunch of wildflowers started here at my property that the botanist recommended for the property. He gave us a list and I went through, and whatever I could reasonably pick up seeds I've started here. So that's going to be a really great event that I, hope we can get some. We'll
Is that a Saturday?
No, it's not. I was just looking. It is a Wednesday, June 2nd, and it's going to be at 5 p.m.
Okay. Great. Well, we'll try to share with everybody we know. I'm sure the more the merrier in terms of volunteers to help with that. I will certainly try to recruit as many as I can from my family to show up, because I think that'd be a good family-friendly activity.
Oh, I think so.
COVID-friendly, of course.
Yes.
Or COVID unfriendly, or whatever we call it.
Yeah, well, it's outdoors, so hopefully we can have a few more. But yeah, that's just an update on that.
Might be all vaccinated by then. I hope to be. Okay, thank you, Carrie. Any other reports? Okay, does anybody have any potential projects they want to bring up? I mean, obviously, we're right now at a critical point as we move towards the annual town meeting, and then we'll pick it up again from there. So, one thing I must report is that we do need to review our documentation. It was pointed out to me by the town administrator that we have the wrong website link in there to the old website. That needs to be updated. And the whole application that's posted online needs to be redone. And I guess that would be something for discussion, that if you guys are, I don't think anybody would mind if I changed the web link to the right one. And then I can also take a stab at looking at how we might update it and share that with you before we repost it. I don't think it needs to be dramatically changed, but certainly things like needing 10 hard copies is a little obsolete in the day of electronics, etc. Does that sound reasonable?
That sounds great.
Yes.
Sound good to you, Bran? All right. Yeah, because I need to get back to the town administrator on that. I haven't done that yet. Okay, so do we have any new business that anybody would like to bring up?
No.
Okay. How about any old business? Okay, now and oftentimes we might be seeking for the good of the club, and that's our dog. Running away. I'll let them know that they provide the only entertainment we had. I got 3 chickens over there squawking that'll probably come plucking in. Okay, so anything anybody wants to bring up or anything to be discussed before this committee?
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay. So obviously, we're looking forward to another meeting on the second Thursday. We're looking forward to a non-Zoom meeting. And I know that that's not yet in the cards, but so the
Well, I'll
next,
just go to your house.
that'd be fine with me. I don't know what we have to do for the town's well-being. I'd have to invite the whole town up here, though. Maybe we could even do it on, I know at least one committee had a meeting on the gazebo, which does remind me that I did hear from John Brooks, who's the chairperson of the Historical Commission, and he has not been able to hold a quorum of meetings. He's not a Zoom-friendly committee, but he did send a letter of support as an individual regarding the Baldwinville Elementary School project, because that is dependent upon a historic preservation of the old Baldwinville School. So
Right.
just wanted to share that with you. I'm trying to get my calendar up to look at, and as far as I'm concerned, and I don't know what it would take if we could all meet together, but then have it Zoomed. So we have the public participation component. Can anybody from TCTV see if there's any comments in the, or does anybody else know how to do that on the YouTube?
There are no comments, John.
Okay, thank you, Steve. Does anybody know how to use their phone and can look at a calendar? Because I have this new phone and I can't slide it. There we go.
Looks like May 13th. May
Ah,
13th is a Thursday.
interesting. So that means that the town meeting is actually on a Wednesday, the 12th.
Yeah.
So it may be that, if it rolls over, I don't know that it will, but they
Yeah.
often has, then they might use the 13th. But we will get an automated scheduling of that. So we'll go with that unless we have to postpone it. Is that okay?
That's
Yes.
fine. Yeah.
Oh. You're on mute, John.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I let the cat out of the bag. Trying to get this meeting over with. No. On to the next item. So 6:30 tentatively on the 13th is the next meeting. Is there any other items to address for this committee?
Oh,
Nope.
Okay, does anybody have any motions they'd like to make?
you mean like motion to adjourn? I make a
there a
motion to
second?
adjourn.
I'll
Is there-
second that.
Okay, made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you
Aye.
very much. It's good to touch